My name is Arsenios Corbishley. I'm the artist in residence at the Skirvin Hilton, and I'm a violin maker. I have played the cello since I was 10, and at the end of high school I started working very part-time at a local violin shop doing summer repairs. Working with instruments was something that came very easy to me. Watching an instrument kind of go from something that sounds bad to something that sounds good is really kind of a great experience. During that time, I was also playing the cello semi-professionally, but I came to this point where I thought, well, if I'm going to do this, I'm not getting any younger. So I enrolled in the Chicago School of Violin Making in Chicago, Illinois, and and so I was in that program for 3 years. So I initially heard of the opportunity at the Skirvin Hilton from the previous artist in residence, Romy Owens. She very strongly recommended that I apply for the artist in residency program. The process is kind of an application where you submit a proposal, you submit a bio, a resume, and references, and then they select 5 finalists. Then you do an interview with a committee based of the general manager of the Skirvin Hilton and members from the Paseo Arts Association. My proposal for getting the artist in residency program to begin with was to create in addition to the other production that I'll be doing, was to make a quartet of instruments, 2 violins, a violin, and a cello, that will be tied together sort of stylistically based on sort of experiences that I have while I'm here at the hotel. And I'm going to call this quartet the Skirvin Quartet. My going away reception is going to be a recital where the quartet plays the Skirvin Quartet that I've crafted while I've been here in the residency. The element of craftsmanship in instrument making, I think, really is found whenever you compare a handmade instrument to a manufactured instrument. As the saying goes, the devil is in the details. One of the reasons, I guess, that that handcrafted instruments are so much better is that there's a much more sort of like personal connection with the instrument. You always want to have an instrument that's a little bit better than you are, and manufactured instruments just don't have that option. The perfect instrument is a really kind of difficult concept to approach because for an instrument to be perfect for a maker is a very, very difficult thing. With most other art forms, I think that it's not possible to make something that's quote perfect. One of the really sort of interesting things about being a violin maker is that what I make is not an end of itself. It's a tool that goes into a musician's hands. And so what I think might be the perfect instrument, or closest is reasonable to a perfect instrument, one musician might think it's fantastic and another musician might not like it at all. So as a violin maker, I have to be flexible in my concept of sound to be able to appeal to a wide clientele. The thing that's inherent about art is that it makes you think about things in a different way. And you think one thing, but then you look at a painting, look at the same painting another time, and you'll think something completely different. The same thing relates to music and performance. In selecting a violin maker, of all things, it speaks volumes for the direction that the Paseo Arts Association and the Skirvin Hilton have as a vision for the residency itself. I would like this residency to encourage other people to be interested in the process and in the craft of making instruments. It's something that, it's obviously very close to me, and it's something that I think will generally benefit the artistic and musical scene in Oklahoma City quite a bit. Being awarded the Artist in Residency program at the Skirvin Hilton is in many ways a dream come true. I'm Arsenios Corbishley, and I'm a violin maker.